I'm not going to pretend that this is some sort of, perfect deal. It's not even close to it.
Harsh comments from Tunbridge and Malling MP Tom Tugenhadt on Theresa May's Brexit deal, but he also says he can't support the idea of a second Brexit referendum, and with fear of a no-deal causing chaos for Britain, he admits he will begrudgingly back her deal.
The important thing to do now is to look forward and work out how we can get the best outcome from here. Now, for me, that means accepting the compromise that is the deal. And the reality is it is the only agreement on the table. There is nothing else there. And the alternative is leaving without a deal on the 29th of March.
With Mourinho sacked on Tuesday, Jeremy Corbyn and what did he say on Wednesday, and the drone debacle on Thursday, there's been a week of distractions for Prime Minister Theresa May. As for once, Brexit doesn't dominate the headlines, but the country's still unsure how we will leave the European Union. And with the Commons now in recess over Christmas, MPs aren't expected to vote on the PM's deal until the week of the 14th of January. That's a month after the original vote was meant to take place. But the chair of the Foreign Affairs Committee believes time's running out, and he could have pushed for a better deal.
Starting from here, there's a hell of a lot of things I would do differently. And there's no point in fighting yesterday's war. Always look at the future. And on this one, I think there's an awful lot we've got to do. Of course we can be critical of the way the European Union has handled this. And yes, there's a lot to criticise. And of course we can be critical of the way that some of our negotiators have handled this. And again, there is a lot to criticise. But the reality is that we've got to make sure that the structure is right, that the team is right, and then we can get it through.
Despite the Prime Minister surviving the no confidence vote, some Tory MPs have said she should still resign. But the former military man says although he would consider being leader in the future, now is not the right time.
I think what I've said, and I've said it pretty clearly, I think that as we're going through this process of Brexit, I think we need somebody who voted for it, who can therefore make the compromises. So I don't think it should be me at this stage, no. I think what it should be is somebody who is able to make the compromises and convince both sides of the argument that they're taking it through to national advantage. And so that's why I've been not keen on a change at the moment.
So with MPs taking a few weeks off for the festive period, there's no chance that we'll be able to leave Brexit talks in 2018. And even if calls for her resignation continue, according to the Kent MP, it won't be him walking out of number 10. Joe Caution for KMTV.